Guys, today I'm going to walk about Kampar, a quaint little town located in Perak. Cheers! So guys, today I'm in Kampar. It's a town in the state of Perak, 33 kilometers south of Ipoh, the state capital. I'm taking my daughter Anne for her exam at University Tunku Abdul Rahman in Kampar. The name Kampar originates from the Cantonese word Kampau, meaning precious gold, referring to this town's previously large tin reserves. In the 19th and most of the 20th century, the economy of Kampar revolved around tin mining. However, due to the crash in the price of tin, there is hardly any tin mining nowadays. The economy of Kampar has now been revived with the establishment of University Tunku Abdul Rahman here. And as you approach the university, you can see this spanking new hospital Utah, which will be opening soon. My daughter Anne has her exams from 9 a.m. to 12 noon here, so I'll drop her there, wander around the town of Kampar, then pick her back up at 12 o'clock to leave. Cheers. Interestingly, Kampar is now nicknamed the Education City, referring to the University Tunku Abdul Rahman, which has a large student population here. So guys, you can see this Kampar hill with the Chinese cemetery in the background here. This was important in history. The Battle of Kampar in World War II was fought here, where the British Army fought a valiant battle against the Japanese here. The British Army used the tombstones in the Chinese cemetery as shields against the advancing Japanese. It is estimated that 3,000 British soldiers defended the Kampar area against over 6,000 Japanese soldiers. The British only retreated after inflicting serious casualties to the Japanese, buying precious time for the British to withdraw and regroup later. So guys, after dropping in, I'm coming out of the second entrance of University Tower, and there's this West Lake Gardens here. I'm going to take a walk. There's a nice lookout point to take a photo, and you can get a good view of Kampar Hill, the site of so much of battles during World War II and the communist insurgency. During the Malayan emergency, when the communists fought the British from 1948 to 1960, this Kampar Hill was also used by the communists as their base. As the emergency progressed, the communists retreated into the upper reaches of the main range of Bujang, Melaka and Cameron Highlands. Using Kampar Hill as their base, the British fired their mortars and cannons at the communist secret hideouts in Bujang, Melaka. So guys, in Westlake Gardens itself, you can see this nice lookout point with the signage, "This is Kampar," getting a view of the Kampar Hills in the background and University Hospital on the left in the background too. So guys, all those walking about when you're a bit hungry, I headed over to the Kampar Food Center, a famous food court in Kampar, which served a variety of food, and I decided to have a plate of wonton mee there. So this Kampar Food Center at Jalan Masjid in Kampar is open from 4:30 a.m. to 10 p.m. daily. So it was a nice, tasty breakfast after a long 2-hour drive from KL to Kampar. Cheers! So now we're heading to Ilham Seni Kampar, located behind Jalan Gopeng in Kampar. It has more than 20 murals beautifully painted by local artists and is becoming a popular attraction with tourists in Kampar. These murals highlight Perak's local traditions, culture, history and nature. It's a perfect location for photo shoots. Cheers! Now we are approaching the Kampar Clock Tower, located at the junction of Jalan Gopeng and Jalan Station. This clock tower started to be built in 1961 and was completed in 1962. It was built to commemorate the independence of Malaya from the British. This clock tower was officiated on 10 June 1962. Next to the clock tower is this photographic spot where you can take a photo of the word Kampar, showing all the tourist spots around Kampar. Now, Malaysia is dotted with towns synonymous with specific foods. For example, Kajang is famous for its satay, while you need to go to Klang to have bak kut teh, which is often hailed as the best. In Kampar, one favorite food is its chicken biscuits, also known by its Cantonese name Kai Jai Peng. If you ever ask Kampar folks where to buy the best chicken biscuits, they'll likely point out to this place around Jalan Gopeng, CB Bakery. CB, which stands for chicken biscuits. These chicken biscuits are thin brown wafers sprinkled with sesame seeds. This shop has been running since 1972, but the owner, Mr. Leong, wants to sell it because his children are not willing to take over the business. Sadly, this seems to be the fate of many traditional businesses nowadays. So I decided to buy 2 packets of these famous chicken biscuits to try out. And you can see behind the payment counter there's a sign saying that this business is for sale. Yeah. Sudah tua. Ayo. Berapa lama dah ini kedai? Lama?
Sudah lama, Ustaz. Baby belum keluar pun ada.
Ya, Ustaz? Ayo. Now, this abandoned township, Bandar Agacia Baru, is also located in Kampang. It was modelled after Hong Kong Disneyland. There are rows of different coloured buildings, shops, looking very nice, but it's abandoned because it was built not suiting our Malaysian weather. Buildings without shades, without 5-foot walkways is not suitable for our country with sun and heavy rains. Hence, this place lost its popularity. This tall building here, part of the Agacia township, Cham the Alsis, is being run as a hotel now. So guys, now we're going to visit the Kinta Tin Mining Gravel Palm Museum. It's located in Kampar at Taman Bandar Baharu, and it showcases the rich tin legacy of the Kinta Valley. The entrance fee is 5 ringgit. You can pay it by touch and go. There's an indoor and outdoor exhibition area. Cheers. Now in the outdoor exhibition area, you can see those equipment used for mining displayed for us to see. Among the exhibits in this outdoor area are mannequins of women mining for tin through the traditional mode of mendulang or panning in English. Here we have an example of a palong. Essentially it's a wooden sluice box where tin containing earth is flushed through and the heavier tin is separated from the lighter components here. This museum seems to be a popular place with tour groups too. So why is there an elephant here? Well, it's according to history, when Long Jafar lost his elephant Larot, when they found Larot a few days later, he was covered in tin. Hence, the discovery of tin here. Now, the most primitive mode of tin mining was dulang washing or panning, and this was done by women. Dulang washing is done by consistently moving the pan in a circular motion under the surface of the water, letting the water flow out to separate the lighter and unwanted components, leaving the heavier tin ore behind. More advanced types of mining include open cast mining and number 2, gravel palm mining. Both these mines uses high pressure water to break down the soil containing tin ore before it is put on a palong to be separated. Now this is a model of an open cast mining system. In open cast mining, it's a labor intensive type of mining. You need a lot of manpower to manually pick up the sand with tin in it and manually put it on a palong for it to be separated by water. This was done by Chinese laborers using shovels, pickaxes and wheelbarrows. It was a very labor intensive type of mining, requiring a lot of import labor from China for it to proceed. Now the second model of a tin mine here is gravel palm mining. So like in open cast mining, after high pressure water is used to break down the soil containing tin ore, a gravel palm is used to pump this tin ore containing soil onto palongs for it to be separated as it flows down the palong. Thus, this avoids the need for a lot of labor. It's a less labor intensive type of mining. Among the many uses of tin is used as a coating on steel to act as an anti-corrosion agent in the food packaging industry. It is also used as solders. It is used in the making of glass windows for the touchscreen of electronic devices. It is also used for ceramics and gas sensors. Guys, I'm sure you all have heard of Selangor pewter. Do you know that 90% of pewter consists of tin, with the addition of small amounts of antimony, copper, bismuth and sometimes silver? So guys, time passed by quite interestingly and quickly. It was time for me to go back to Utah to fetch Anne after her exams. And since I was early and there was an open day going on, the Utah band was playing and practicing and I managed to listen to them. So we're going to try this famous chicken bread curry, which is famous in Kampar. Cheers. Now this chicken curry bread is a famous delicacy from Kampar. There are many shops selling this delicacy here. It's essentially a loaf of bread with the chicken curry inside the loaf of bread. So we came here for lunch because Anne was hungry after her exams. This one famous, this bread, this what? The bread, the curry
Oh, me, yeah. Curry chicken.
Curry chicken.
Two of yours.
We can finish two of us.
I don't think so, but you can take away lah.
Take away.
If you want to try, can no problem. Take away lah. You cannot.
Take away lah. What's your name?
Bikal.
Bikal from
Yes.
Nepal. How the curry chicken famous?
Famous, okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
bagus. Sedap.
Shut up.
Okay.
Okay. Shut up.
Bikal from Nepal.
Yeah, from Nepal, Bikal.
Which part? Kathmandu.
Yes, Kathmandu, yes.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You climb Mount Everest, no?
Yeah, no. Yeah.
So guys, the chicken curry bread has actually been cooked earlier. It's just heated up before it's served to customers.
Kasih panas, kasih panas.
Oh, what sudah? Sudah masak dan kasih panas. Oh. So you sudah masak, berapa lama boleh simpan?
Ini hari you beli besok kalau you belum makan rasa peti sejuk, mesti makan 1 hari saja lah.
Oh,
Tak boleh 2 hari.
Oh.
Sebab dia dalam ada kari mah.
Kari. Oh. So you buat sekali dengan inilah, then panas bila orang makan lah. So Bikal is going to cut the famous curry.
Okay, hot.
Hot, okay, hot. Oh, good. Oh, see, is the plastic, I think. Plastic,
Yes.
So I think you got to take the bread. Take the bread off. Would I put it though? So Anne is very hungry after her exam. But she asked me not to film her face, so I have to only imagine it's Anne there. After her postgraduate master's exam in industrial psychology, is it?
No, I don't want this dialogue. Don't put the dialogue.
No dialogue?
No, don't cut out all the dialogue.
So I'm going to dip the bread in the The bread is nice and soft and the curry is spicy, hot, nice. How? Okay. Good. So it's quite nice actually, the curry chicken to dip in the bread. Cheers. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this trip walking around Kampar and tasting some of its famous foods. Cheers.